Hey guys, SpinoDude here. Collect Jurassic and Jurassic Outpost just exclusively revealed more brand new Jurassic World Mattel toys that are coming out this fall. So stay tuned. Alrighty guys, welcome back to another episode of Casual SpinoDino. Before we jump in and take a look at these highly anticipated Jurassic World Mattel toys, guys, I want to send a shout out to Collect Jurassic and Jurassic Outpost. All of the pictures that you're going to see in this video were sent exclusively to them. So you can get more information on their blog posts on their website. I will put a link down below to both of the articles that they published. Alright, so we've got 5 new figures to take a look at today. So why don't we jump into it, starting out with the first of 2 new Attack Pack figures. This is the Masoor Asst. Now, Masoor Asst is a very unique species to make, and if I'm not mistaken, it actually was in the Lost World Jurassic Park novel, from what I've heard. If I'm not mistaken, you can let me know in the comments down below. But this one is actually quite adorable, and to me it has Littlefoot vibes from The Land Before Time, and just the overall design. But I really like the colors. The colors are great on this one, actually. They're quite naturalistic for being a Jurassic World Mattel toy, with that sandy underbelly and the bluish top with the dark navy blue markings going down the back, or the dark blackish blue, and then the red eye really stands out nicely. I really like this one. I think it's really cute, and I'll probably pick this one up to do a video on it. But moving on to the Mononychus. This right here, guys, is probably my all-time favorite Attack Pack figure. I'm just gonna say it. This thing is great. It has so much personality. It reminds me of Roadrunner from Looney Tunes in the overall coloration and with those big yellow feet and everything. I just think this one has such great character, and it has feathers. It's the first official Jurassic World Mattel toy to have feathers on it, and I think it works really well that they put it on Mononychus. And I've always wanted a figure of Mononychus because I've always liked the I think they're called Alverasaurids. Please don't roast me in the comments down below. I forget the actual name for the family group or whatever, but I think they're Alverasaurids, what the group that Mononychus is from. And I've always just liked them because they have that little claw on the front, just the singular claw. I believe they have smaller claws that are underneath, that would be underneath the feathers in this case on this Mononychus figure. But the colors on this are great. I love the sculpt. The detail looks quite nice as well. I might pick up a few of these and do some custom work on them. I love the red throat underneath that nice dark blue head, and the dark blue tips on the feathers on the tail as well with that nice tail fan. The gray body with the black horizontal stripes work out really well. And then, of course, those big yellow feet. I just think the coloration is really solid, very bird-like, and definitely I think this is going to be my favorite Attack Pack figure that Mattel has made, just for the overall appearance of it. I really like the way this one looks. But moving on to the Savage Strike range. Now, this is only one of the new Savage Strike figures that are coming out later this year. There will be new species that have yet to be unveiled, and we don't know exactly what those are yet, but we do have a tease for one of the items, and this, from Mattel themselves, they said this is a Jurassic Park 3 male raptor sporting a unique non-film color scheme. Now, sadly, guys, they confirmed that the actual version of this figure that we've seen pictures of with the actual colors of the JP3 male raptor from the films, that one is canceled, which is really sad. I don't know if there was like legal problems with the coloration or anything. I mean, we have the sculpt here so we could do custom work on it and everything, but for a kid who just wants the JP3 male raptor, they can't get that. They can just get the sculpt without the colors on it. I don't like the colors here. I just don't think they fit. The only real change from the other jumping raptors for the Savage Strike range is that it has a little plume of feathers or quills on the back of its neck there. Again, not very exciting in my opinion. If it had the actual colors for the JP3 male raptor, then yeah, this would be awesome. I would get this figure, but yeah, I'm just not excited for this one. I do think the red on the tip of the nose looks quite nice. I really like that, the way it fades into the yellow, but other than that, not a fan of this one. I wish they could have released the JP3 male raptor. But moving on to the 2 most anticipated figures that we haven't gotten a chance to see yet. There was talk from Mattel about these at the New York Toy Fair. just a couple weeks ago now, I believe. And they're both from the Mega Dual Attack range. They're going to be $20 each. Here is the first one, exclusively revealed by Collect Jurassic on Instagram. This is the Mega Dual Attack Amargasaurus. Now, I have to say, I was expecting it to have a colder color scheme with like some blues and maybe some greens thrown in here and there. I don't know, that's what I was imagining when I saw the silhouette for this revealed at what I believe was a Comic-Con or something last year or whatever. But they went with a very warm and almost volcanic color scheme with this one, and I think it works out quite well. As far as the rest of the sculpt goes, I've always been a fan of the way the fins look like on the back of Amargasaurus on the neck. We do know that while it's still possible, it's highly unlikely that they had fins connecting those spines together. But this is a Jurassic World toy. All of the creatures are genetically modified, so if I was going to genetically modify an Amargasaurus, I would modify it to have fins on the back of its neck, because I think it just looks really cool with them. Yeah, the colors, you have this. I'm not a fan of the base color on the body, I have to say, with that tannish brown color. I'm not a fan of that shade that they picked, but I do really like the black and along the back and the markings overall with the red markings across the body, especially on the fin on the neck. I think it works out extremely well. This one has a tail swinging action, I believe, when you push one of the buttons, and then the other one, when you push on the other button, its head will like go down into a headbutt or whatever. I think this one's really cool, and overall, I think it kind of exceeded my expectations. It's got quite the nice appearance, in my opinion, for a Jurassic toy. But anyway, moving on to possibly the most anticipated figure from Mattel, besides their Brachiosaurus, which was just revealed. I didn't get a chance to make a video on that one, by the way, but I think it looks really cool. I'm sure all you guys have seen it by now. If you haven't seen the Brachiosaurus, I'll put a picture of it right now quickly so you guys can take a look at it. But moving on to possibly the third most anticipated figure from Mattel this year. We had the Brachiosaurus, we had the Indominus Rex that was revealed, but here is the Mega Dual Attack Quetzalcoatlus, another pterosaur figure, and it's a big one for the Mega Dual Attack range. And I've got to say, for the sculpt, this thing exceeded my expectations. It looks like a true Asdarkid in the head and the neck especially. I really hope that we'll be able to pose this one, like standing on the ground, but it really doesn't look like you will be able to do that, because the two buttons on the back suggest that it has a wing flapping action, and then I'm guessing the one on the front will make the head like move down into like a peck or something. But overall, I really like the sculpts that they have here. I might get this one, and you know what, I am going to get this one, and I'm going to do some custom work on it with my new airbrush that I've been working with lately. I think that'll be a lot of fun. I'm not a fan of the colors, I have to say. I do quite like the teal stripe. I like the way the crest looks. The purple-ish wings are quite nice as well. I think it's just the choice of color with the beak and the tan on the body I'm just not a big fan of. But you have a really good sculpt to work with here for this action figure, and I must say I'm quite excited for it. Well, anyway, guys, those are the new reveals that were exclusively revealed on Instagram from Collect Jurassic and Jurassic Outpost. Once again, shout out to them. They posted these images and everything. Mattel sent them to them. So go check out their posts on their websites. I will put both of them in the description if you want to get in more detail reading about the new releases coming out soon. Let me know which of these is your favorite. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel. And as always, I will see you in my next video. So take care and bye-bye.